CCS Toys continue to release hits after hits, and the brand new Lazengann, it is no exception as well. There's so much going for this figure that we think you definitely want to have this in your collection. Let's first talk about size. This brand new Lazengann is actually pretty tall and big compared to your normal Gunpla releases. It would definitely dwarf them in terms of overall size. Now let's talk about the materials that's being used in the Lazengann as well. It is actually using hard plastic, I believe it is hard ABS plastic, mixed together with die-cast metal across the entire frame. Most of the joints are die-cast metal, and when you actually have this figure in your hand, it definitely does feel like the SOC Chogokin that we used to play around when we were a lot younger then. Definitely has a very nice heft and weight to it, so we definitely had a lot of time and pleasure feeling something so solid in our hand when we were playing and posing the brand new CCS Lazengann. In terms of details and paint job, well, the brand new Lazengann does have anime accurate details and also paint job, but I really do dig the semi-gloss finish on the overall armor of the Lazengann. The colors used for the orange and red is also very nice, bright red and bright orange as well, as you can see from the video. No issues in terms of overall finishing. Definitely highly kudos to the big team at CCS for the overall finishing on this Lazengann. Now, articulation is where I was actually quite surprised. There was actually quite a lot of gimmicks that's been hidden into this particular figure. One that I really quite impressed with is the shoulder armor. So as you can see here, the shoulder armor actually moves in and out of the torso as you're moving the arm up, so that gives it a little bit more movability and also posability as well. The arms also have some additional gimmicks for you to move across 360, and you can also bend it up quite far up to the bicep, as you can see here. And I also really love how tight all the joints are. And of course, one of the key features of the design of Lazengann is the mouth plate on its body. I'm actually quite impressed at how well this thing has been designed and engineered by the team at CCS, because as you can see here, as you're moving the abs up and down, the teeth don't actually clash with each other, causing any paint chip. So that is incredible precision in terms of how well everything moves together in terms of the abs. And the abs do move quite far out, but not as far as you can do with a Gunpla kit. I think you don't want to break the abs. One other surprise gimmick was actually the front skirt. The front skirt was something that I was not expecting for a figure from the Lazengann, because the front skirt actually moves up and down and also sideways as well. So when you're moving the legs, the side skirt will not get in place. It will not obstruct the movements of the legs, as you can see from that particular joint just now. One final thing I want to talk about on the legs is the master grade like mechanism movement on the legs. So you can actually see the pistons when you're bending the knee. So the entire movements of the legs is actually also very impressive. And the head, wow, I was actually quite surprised at how far the head can actually move back and also at the same time tilt down, looking downwards. So it does have that very menacing pose that you can create with this particular Lazengann if you want to. And finally, the tail is also quite an impressive movement available for this particular Lazengann. So all the different joints allows you to move the tail any way you want, any way you want to pose it. But of course, don't use a tail if you're gonna sit this guy down on the throne. I'm sure most of you will be buying the CCS Toys Lazengann to create the amazing looking overload mode. You can actually put in all the drill bits into every part of the Lazengann body, as you can see here. And the best part is the drill bits can actually be repositioned into any direction to attack the way you want it. So this is actually quite impressive, and if I'm not mistaken, this is probably the first time I'm seeing a brand that helps recreate this amazing looking overload mode by the Lazengann into an actual product. So kudos to the team in CCS Toys for creating this amazing looking chaotic mode and look for the Lazengann overload mode. Really love it. In terms of accessories, there's actually quite a lot of accessories that comes together with this particular figure. And one thing that I was really fooled by the official pictures was when I first saw the throne, I thought it was made of marble / polystone, but In fact, this entire throne is actually made out of plastic with an incredible paint job to make it look heavier and of a different material than it actually is. Overall detail is actually very good, as you can see here, but do remember when you're putting down the Lazengann to sit on the throne, remember to remove the tail, otherwise you're going to damage the tail and the throne itself. The entire package also comes with 4 sets of hands, so you can actually use different different set of hands to recreate any pose that you want with this particular CCS Toys Lazengann. So what is my overall verdict? Well, I have to say, in terms of price, you're actually getting quite a lot for your money, and especially for those of you who bought the earlier CCS Toys Gurrenlagann, you would definitely will want to get the Lazengann to complement both hero and also villain in this story. Overall paint job is awesome. I really dig the semi-gloss finish on the armor, and the bright red and orange color paint job being used in this Lazengann looks perfect as well. So the entire heft of the die-cast frame is what I think most fans really love about CCS Toys. The overall finishing of the product is extremely high, and I think this is one of the reasons why CCS Toys are in such high demand for the Japanese collectors. If you look at Japanese collectors on Twitter, a lot of them do share how much they love CCS Toys releases. So if you guys manage to get a pre-order, congratulations to you. And if you manage to see any shop with any stocks left, do grab this while you can, because I am not too sure whether CCS Toys will reissue this, given the high demand for this particular figure. Only in Japan itself might make this guy a lot more pricier in time to come. So this is our quick review of the CCS Toys Lazengann. A big thank you to CCS Toys for sending this product to us for review. And if you are new to our channel, hey, I'll see you guys down in the comment section below. And the rest of you, yeah, thank you guys for watching.